Caitlin Clark's heartfelt message as Fever stars suffer season-ending injuries. Caitlin Clark has expressed her heartfelt support for Indiana Fever teammates Sydney Colson and Ari McDonald following their devastating season-ending injuries sustained during Thursday's matchup against the Phoenix Mercury. WNBA veteran Colson, 36, tore her left ACL in the crushing 95-60 loss, while McDonald, 26, fractured a bone in her right foot, effectively ending both players' 2025 campaigns and adding them to the injury list alongside Clark, who remains sidelined with her own ailment. The reigning WNBA Rookie of the Year was absent for her 9th consecutive game Thursday due to the right groin problem she sustained against the Connecticut Sun on July 15th, and will extend that streak to 10 games when she misses Sunday's home showdown with the Chicago Sky at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Clark's injury-related absences for the 2025 season have now reached 20, with all except one being WNBA regular season contests. The situation becomes more challenging with fellow backcourt players Colson and McDonald now joining the injured reserve list. The Fever officially announced the devastating news Friday via social media, stating, Sydney Colson, left ACL tear, and Ari McDonald, broken bone in right foot, will both miss the remainder of the season after suffering injuries during our game in Phoenix on Thursday. Clark subsequently reshared the announcement on her Instagram story, tagging both teammates' profiles and adding, "Love you guys," accompanied by a black heart emoji. Fever head coach Stephanie White is in a tough spot, trying to steer her team back to victory after consecutive losses to the Los Angeles Sparks and Phoenix this week. This puts Indiana's record at 17-14 as they gear up for Sunday's home game against Chicago. This follows a 4-game road trip that kicked off the month, including matches against the Dallas Wings, August 1st, and the Seattle Storm, August 3rd. Currently, the Fever are 5th in the WNBA standings with their final 13 games of the regular season still to come, which isn't too shabby, even without Clark's steady contributions. White recently made headlines when she referred to the 23-year-old's groin injury as a blessing in disguise after Indiana extended their 5-game winning streak with a 78-74 victory over Seattle last weekend. The Fever's head coach suggested that the positive shift demonstrated a team finding its rhythm and confidence while adapting to the absence of their sophomore all-star guard, matching the franchise's longest winning streak in nearly a decade. Clark, on the other hand, recently shared her experiences of her injury-ridden 2025 season on the Bird's Eye View podcast with Sue Bird, admitting she's never been through anything like this, and it's probably why it's been so hard. She shared her frustration, saying, "It's just been so challenging being active and playing 4 games, and then not. And not feeling the best, and then frustrated of how hard I worked in the off-season, and then all I do is rehab and continue to do this process and just trying to trust that the best I can."